Welcome back. Let's moisturize my dry hair. It has been a couple of days and I can't believe I'm gonna pull this off. I haven't done anything to my hair in a couple of days. Crazy. We're extremely dry, as we can see, because I haven't touched it in a couple of days. And I don't feel like washing it, so this is what you can do in between your wash days to keep your hair moisturized. So I'm gonna use the Camille Rose moisture butter, and I only have a little bit left. I think I got, I literally only have a little bit left, but that's what I'm gonna use. Water bottle, of course, to hydrate this dry hair. So you just want to spray your hair down. I wish I wasn't being so lazy. I wish I would just get in the shower, but I really don't feel like doing it today. So we are going to do it this way. So you want to make sure your hair is completely saturated because you need to detangle it. All right. So I like to section my hair in four section. And your parts don't have to be straight. You just do it with your finger. And my hair, because I part it in fours often, typically just falls that way. Or it's a little bit easier to do that. So now that you got your four sections, you want to detangle. And this is my favorite brush. Only because it's easy to clean. But I actually like the brush too. I really do. So you're just going to detangle each section. Of the hair. Now when detangling, make sure you start at the ends and then work your way up, because you don't want to break your hair off. If you start here, you're just going to be yanking here. So start at the ends and slowly work your way up. My hair is thirsty. Alrighty. So on my last section, again, starting at the ends and then working your way up the hair. Trying to do that on dry hair is not gonna work, so do not do it on your dry hair. Okay, so now that we got the hair all detangled, ooh, I need to wash it. So what I like to do is just section off a piece of the hair. The parts don't have to be straight, so don't worry about that. And because I'm just gonna put my bonnet or your cap back on, so I take a little bit of that moisturizing butter. Take about, that's a little too much for that section. So I take about that much. And I just put it on the hair. And she happy already. When you start to feel that slip, you know it. And make sure you get your ends well. So I just rub that product all the way through. And then I twist. You don't have to twist all the way down if you want to have your ends curled, but I twist enough down so it doesn't unravel. So I twist, and then I take a little bit of, I'm using rosemary oil today, but whatever oil you like, any oil of your choice, and then you want to seal in that moisture. So I put some in the palm of my hands, and I kind of rub it through just to seal all of that moisture. The moisture from the water and then the moisture from the product. Yep, and I'll do that all over my head. So let's do another section. So today was the inauguration. And what a day it was. What a day it was. I don't know if you guys watched. I know it's such a touchy subject for a lot of us. And to be honest, my stance at this point is just to be in prayer. And all of the praying saints, all of the people of faith, I think we all should just be in prayer about what's to come, change that's happening. My mentor would always tell me that there could be no change without conflict. And anytime a change occurs, there will be some type of conflict. And I feel like it's up to us to determine our outcome. But those of us that are in Christ, our life is in His hands. God is in control. He sits high, He looks low. He is on the throne. And I think the best thing that we can do is not to get in any of the debates and try to argue and prove our points. The best thing that we can do now is pray, because it is what it is. Whether we like it, whether we accept it, and if we allow this to take us off of our game and get caught up in the antics and get caught up in the back and forth on social media, it's just disturbing your peace, and it's doing exactly what it was sent to do. And regardless to how we feel about it, some people are excited, some people are afraid, some people are angry. And those of us that know how to pray, we should just pray. Because that's the only thing that is going to get us through. And maybe also trying to see that All things happen for a reason. And if we are in God's hands, then we know that nothing can happen unless He allows it. So the prayer is, God, help me to see what you want me to see. Is it my time to really intercede for our country, for people? Because a lot of people are hurting. A lot of people are scared. A lot of people, fear the worst. And fear is such a, oh gosh, a powerful thing that we give so much control to. And my heart just really goes out, to us, to those, to myself, to my friends, my family, when we feel that all is lost and we can't see our way beyond what is taking place today. And I know it may be a difficult thing to do, but pray for your leaders. We should always pray for those that are in positions of authority, whether we agree with them or not, whether we like the policy. Pray. Now, don't pray your will. Pray that God's will be done. Pray that He touched their hearts, their minds. Pray for their family. Pray that you know what your position is to be in this season. God, what would you have for me to do in this season as it relates to this matter? Because there's an opportunity there. There's an opportunity to step into something that maybe you would have on any other circumstance not have stepping into. So to step into what is new, there's a new opportunity to grow in your faith. There's a new opportunity to be introduced to your faith. Because some of us, are at the point with something like this transition is difficult for you to process alone. And it's like, Lord, it's only going to take but God to get me through this. But one thing that I can say is that He will see you through. He will get you to the other side if you ask Him and allow Him to come into that place. But we are to be in prayer. Cover the White House. Cover the people in the White House. Just cover. And we pray for God's perfect will. And you'll make it. You're going to make it through this. I know it seems like, how could we as a country feel this way? But on the other hand, there is someone that says, how could we not? And those of us that just desire to be right with God and be right with His people, we can see both sides. I can understand how someone could be totally, afraid of what could be the possibility. Maybe the last term wasn't a good one for that person. So just to be understanding of, it was just a bad experience and I left hurt after the last term that he served. But then there could be someone that, like, you know, the policies from the other side were just beyond what I could bear. And, you know, this is a good thing for me. It's such a interesting place to be in, but you'll find your peace through prayer. And I know it may be hard if you didn't vote. If you didn't vote for him, this guy, you know, could be, in some people's eyes, corrupt and evil. But as you stand in the place that we all stand in today, what is there left to do other than give it to God? Try your best not to allow this to steal your peace, because ultimately it could just be a total distraction. And know that God will come in and he'll protect you, he'll lead you, he'll cover you. He sits high and looks low. He's on the throne, he still reigns. He is still in control. His name is above all names. There's no other name that's greater than our God. And he saw you over many things in your life. If we really reflect back, he's seen you through, and he'll see you through this one too. You're gonna trust and believe, because he doesn't fail. Like, hits every time. Never miss. But maybe in this season, it's time for you to push in a little closer, intercede a little more, read a little more, trust a little more. And it's an opportunity to grow in your faith, to grow deeper in our word. It's an opportunity to be a better witness, be a better disciple. It's an opportunity to stretch beyond where you were last year, the desires and things you want this year. It's an opportunity for God to show up in your life like never before. It's an opportunity for you to see him. It's an opportunity for maturity, for us to grow and know that God has a purpose and a plan. He has a plan for every person that is on the face of this earth. And it's his will that none shall perish. But I want you to be of good courage today. I don't want you to be sad. I don't want you to be disappointed, shocked, hurt, troubled, vexed. Today, I want you to choose joy, choose peace, and know that God got you. You don't have to cry, you don't have to worry, because he already knows. He knows what you have need of before you even ask. And he adores you, and he's going to cover and protect you. I sent the message to my family today, and I said, we have one job to do. It's to keep our eyes on him. So be at peace today. Be at peace and ask God, what does he want you to see in this season? And trust that he's going to answer, and be okay with his answer when it comes, because you might not like it, but be okay with his answer. You've been through a lot already. You'll make it through this. I know it. I know it. All right. We are finishing up the last one. Gonna put a little oil on it. Oh, that one is a little, the end's a little dry on that one, isn't it? Let's put some more foam. Alrighty. We did it. I feel like I always gotta do that when I'm done. So you're gonna cover it up with your bonnet. If you want to add a little bit more oil, which I'm about to do right now, add a little bit more oil and just run it through, rub my hands together and just run it all the way through. One more time. One more time. Boom. Look at her. Glistening. Oh, she feels so much better. That is it. This will get you to your wash day. Quick and easy. Moisturizing. Curls is popping. And I probably could take this out tomorrow and have a nice little twist out. We'll see. But for now, that is it. Be in peace today. Know that you're loved. And know that God is above every name. Okay, I'll talk to you next time. Bye.